I am going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'm gonna leave this here for, I guess, 2 hours while I run up to the airport and back. Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my sort of messy kitchen. I really want to do a fun project with you, but I'm a little short on time, so we're just gonna go for it. I have to go get my husband from the airport in maybe like an hour. So today we're gonna be making homemade ricotta. I'm super excited about this because I've been learning how to make dairy products like cheese and things that are related to that. Let me show you this book. Wow, I got some wild hair. My clip is not doing it. I got this book. It's called The Art of Natural Cheese Making. It's by David Asher. I'll link it below. I've been reading this book off and on for a couple years now, I think, maybe a year and a half, wanting to do like everything in this book, but I just have not had the bandwidth and the time to take on a new kitchen skill, but lately I have been able to do that. So let me get my whey. So this is whey, and I made a batch of mozzarella cheese the other night. For the first time, I didn't record it because it was a little intimidating, and I used a gallon of milk, and I got a good ball of cheese, and I got almost a gallon of whey back, which the book says is normal. It's kind of weird math, it's hard to believe, but all of this whey came out of that cheese, and whey is what you make ricotta with. And when I read the ricotta recipe, I couldn't believe how easy it sounded, so we're gonna give it a go. Over here, I've got some yogurt that's coming up to a boil. Well, some milk rather, it's gonna become yogurt. So the first thing it said is to just basically bring the whey to a boil. So I'm gonna do that. I probably have just shy of a gallon. The recipe wants you to have a gallon or more. Or like, preferably more, I guess, because ricotta has a poor yield. But this is what I have, so this is what I'm gonna use. Just gonna add to my dirty dishes. Actually, a lot of what you can see is clean. I just have to dry it and put it away. I figured I would do that while everything is boiling so that we maximize kitchen time here. Okay, I'm just gonna open this recipe real quick and make sure I'm not missing anything while this starts to heat up. I do remember reading that you don't have to worry about the whey burning. Apparently it doesn't burn on the bottom of the pot like milk would. So that takes a lot of stress off. Ricotta, fast ricotta. So there's a fast and a slow recipe in here. I am doing the fast recipe. I'm gonna need some vinegar, and optionally I could add cream. I don't have cream, so we're just gonna do the vinegar. This vinegar will get added once this is boiling, and then it just boils for a little bit. So I'm gonna measure this out and get it ready. And I will see you all back here as soon as this whey is boiling. All right, it has come to a boil. I'm a little bit nervous that my pot is not big enough, but we're just gonna watch it really closely, and it does not have to boil for long. So I just poured the vinegar in as soon as it came to a boil, and then it wants me to bring it back to a boil, but it says only for a moment. I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna wait till it comes back to a very hard rolling boil, and then I'm gonna pull it off so that it can cool. All right, here it is, full rolling boil. I'm just gonna slide it off onto the other burner and let it cool down. And apparently it's supposed to settle out, and I will have ricotta at the end. So I'm getting a little bit nervous. Nothing has settled out yet, and it's been 5 minutes. This sort of happened with the mozzarella too. It was supposed to take 15 minutes, and it took closer to 25. So I'm not gonna lose hope, but it's looking a little sketchy at this moment. So I'm not sure if it is the milk I'm using or just the way that this book is written. Perhaps it's the milk he's using and how it differs from my milk. but this did not come together. And everything I'm reading says that you need more acid and you need to reheat it. But last time I think my problem was also that I needed more acid. So it's interesting that twice now it seems like I need more acid, and I don't know if that's just because of my milk or if these recipes underestimate what's needed, but we're gonna reheat it real quick. We're getting down to the wire here. We need to leave the house, but well, and we're gonna reheat it real quick, add some more vinegar, and see if we can salvage this. If not, it's gonna be fertilizer for the plants. All right, in goes the extra acid. And we'll let it come back up to a rolling boil. Okay, so that is a full rolling boil. Take it off and let it settle out. We will see what happens this time. I've read that some whey will not make ricotta, but this should not be one of those wheys. This is just a basic mozzarella cheese whey. There's no reason this shouldn't turn into ricotta from what I've read. So we'll see. Well, I need to go to the airport. And I'm just gonna leave this. I decided to film this today because I guess I got confident after the mozzarella. I thought surely the ricotta is not going to be where I stumble, but here we are. So I am going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'm gonna leave this here for, I guess, 2 hours while I run up to the airport and back. And I'm gonna see what happens when I come back, and I'll show you all. And then I'll debate whether or not I'm even gonna post this. Okay, be back. All right, I'm home, and this did not ricotta. What a bummer. I really didn't expect this. So if you know how to make ricotta, please let me know if you know what I did wrong. I am stumped. Okay, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.